Hi and welcome to another episode of ReaperTV. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the new Mark Lewis Metaltones EZMix 2-pack. We're going to have a listen to some of the tones that are available, we're going to look at the interface, and we're going to have a listen to what some of those sounds sound like in a mix. So let's check that out right now. So I've got EZMix open and I've loaded in the Mark Lewis Metaltones pack, and as you can see we've got a whole range of different options, all different kinds of tones. Now there's 50 in total, and these are all sort of ranging from heavily overdrive thrash kind of metal guitar tones through to clean tones to bass tones and everything in between. Now obviously this is all geared towards metal, but there's some really nice sounds in here. So what I'm going to do in this first part of the video is I've got a couple of sound snippets of guitar in there, and I'm going to just sort of go through the different types of tones we have available. I've got some lead based sort of samples and I've got some sort of rhythm based samples. So let's take a listen to what it sounds like. We can get a good idea of some of the kinds of tones that are in there, and then we'll jump over and take a look at how we can use some of these tones in a mix. So let's check these out now. So as you can see from the samples, all very usable sounds. We've got a good range of clean tones, your typical kind of metal tones, a good range of those, whether you want that sort of thicker, fatter sound or you want something a little thinner to sit with a nice punchy bass line. You've got a range of options in there. And as always, each one of these different options has various parameters that we can tweak. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go through and let's take a look at some of the sounds and see how they'd work in the context of a mix with other guitars. So I've got a mix in front of me. This is basic mix of a track I'm working on. It's using a 7-string guitar, all tuned to E, but it's still got the lower string on there. So we've got some really nice heavy guitar tones to work with. So if we have a listen to what this sounds like now with no guitar or bass tones, just the drum and the clean DI signals, you'll see what we're starting off with, and then we'll start taking a look at what sounds I think will work well with it. So let's kick this off by trying some rhythm guitar patches. So let's start off with the left guitar. Let's open that up and let's put an instance of EZMix on there. So let's just open that up, drop in EZMix, pop that at the top, and we'll just choose the Mark Lewis Metal pack. So let's have a little listen to what we have to start off with. So let's start off with the first one in the pack. Let's try a bass rhythm. Let's try that, see what that sounds like. Yeah, that's okay, but let's have a look at some other options. I kind of like this Mars thrash rhythm, so let's go with that to start off with. Let's open up the second guitar patch and let's take a listen to that one. So let's just solo that out, open that up, and drop an instance of EZMix on there as well. So we'll drop EZMix on, and again we'll do the Mark Lewis patch. Now I've had a little play about, and I think I'm going to try the modern riffer rhythm on this one. I think the two will complement each other, so let's have a listen to that. So we've got both the left and the right guitars together. Yep, I kind of like the way that sounds. So let's put that in context now with the rest of the instruments so we can listen to everything together. So let's just unsolo these tracks. And let's have a listen to that now with everything in place. Now obviously I haven't put anything on the bass yet, so we'll take a look at some of the bass patches in a moment, but let's see if we can get a kind of feel for what this sits like. Okay, not too shabby. I think that kind of works pretty well. Obviously, I need to go and EQ things a little better and get everything exactly where I want, but for a starting point, I think that sounds pretty cool. So let's just jump down now to the two bass tracks and let's have a look at what we've got available on there. So at the moment, these have just the basics. There's just an EQ on there, which you can see I've got one that scoops off any high frequencies and accentuates the bass with a bit of a roll-off. So let's go through, let's solo the bass track out, and let's do exactly the same on this. Let's open up an instance of EZMix, drop that on there, and what we're going to do is go to Mark Lewis and let's find some of the bass guitar options on here. So let's just have a little listen to what these sound like. So let's try them out. I think that one sounds... Yep, I think the unearthed grind bass sounds pretty good on there. So again, let's have a listen to this now in context with everything in place. Okay, so there we go. We've got some bass patches on, so a couple of guitar patches, and we've got a pretty decent sounding starting point to carry on working from. So, what do I think of the Mark Lewis Metaltones pack? If you're in the market for more metal tones, you want that sort of classic thrash metal kind of sound, you want some good bass tones, and you want everything to be able to sort of sit together without too much messing around dialing in tones, then as with most of the EZMix packs, it's definitely a good addition to your arsenal. If you don't like this kind of music and this kind of guitar tones, then obviously it's not going to be for you. So the benefit of using EZMix, as we've seen in the past, is the fact that you have one click, you can quickly try and test out different tones, you can mix them together, and you can very easily build up a pretty good sounding demo without even ever needing to touch a virtual amplifier. However, the price that they're asking for it, and the fact that if you've already got EZMix and you just want that one-click easy fix, then I would say grab it. It's a pretty good add-on to EZMix, and one I would definitely recommend if you like that style of guitar tone. So that pretty much rounds up our review and demo of the Mark Lewis Metaltones EZMix 2-pack from Toontrack. As always, all the applicable links for this are in the description below, and I'd recommend checking it out so you can get a little bit more information about all the different things that are available as this pack. If you've got any comments, questions, or feedback on this video or anything as we cover on the channel, pop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, a thumbs down if you didn't, and hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of the new content that's added every single week. Until next time, happy mixing.